Hey guys, it's Erin, and welcome to this random ramble video. So basically, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about working the past year and planning a trip in the next month or so. So I have been working from home for my day job for since March of 2020, and between being insanely busy and really not being able to go anywhere, or it just not being the safest, or lockdowns or whatever, I barely used any vacation time. Only a day or two when I took that train trip to Chicago that I made the video about. So my job has been sending us emails saying you have to use this vacation time by the end of June or you just lose it forever, which I don't want to do. So basically, the past couple of days, I've been starting to really think about what I want to do, and unfortunately, it's stressing me out to think about the trip that I want to go on to de-stress. So I thought maybe I would chat a little bit about it on here, and I'd love if you guys had any suggestions, or whether it's a specific place or a specific location, or just a general idea of something maybe you have done or would like to do, or you've heard about a friend or family member did. So I have a ton of jobs. I'm extremely busy. I think if you've been watching for a while, you kind of know, I have a daytime job at a corporation where I do public relations, writing, social media, that kind of stuff. And then I have a social media company, which we do social media for local small businesses and restaurants, bars, dentist office, people who they want somebody else to take care of their Facebook and stuff like that. And then I have 2 YouTube channels, this one and the Erin on the Side of Caution one. And so all of that is not only extremely time consuming and busy, but it's all digital. It's all computers, social media, writing and looking at the screen, taking pictures, just spending a lot of time looking at screens and being in that sort of digital world. And depending on which job it is and which day, it can be pretty much all day. I'm always having to check notifications or messages or questions for the businesses, or sometimes putting out fires or big complaints and big issues. And unfortunately, I just recently dealt with a super serious issue with one of my local businesses who ended up making the news for some very wrong reasons. So I say all that because what I really want to do is go and do something super relaxing. I borderline want to go to a Buddhist colony or something. I need a digital detox, or some kind of very quiet, very calm environment to just chill for a little bit. And I'm just having a really hard time deciding what to do, where to go. probably because there's just so much going on that it's hard for me to really focus on that. There's a couple big projects coming up that will end around like the first or second week of June. So I'm planning to go on my vacation either the third or fourth week of June, because I have to, or the days disappear. So, I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to like really go away, like get in a plane or a train and go away, or if I want to maybe not do the staycation thing, because the last thing I want to do is just sit in my house for a week, because we've all been doing that for a year and a half. But I'm kind of trying to balance and like contemplate if I want to go full on away, or if I just want to maybe plan some things for the week that I'm off, like spending a lot of time at the beach, or going to a spa, like doing a spa day, or possibly doing that multiple days, and kind of just like I would eventually come back and like stay at my own house, but spend the day out doing like very relaxing, calm things. So I probably will need to travel by myself. No offense to friends, family, anybody like that, but I have to take the time at this specific like 2-week part of the year, the last couple weeks of June, and it just doesn't work out for anybody else, and I just don't have any other choice. And also, no offense to them, but I really need to just block everything out and chill. So between just the past year and that really big issue that I had with the business recently, and just all of the like with the public relations stuff that I do, it really truly is more work when you're working from home, especially with the pandemic, than I would normally do at an office, because there was so much information that was just coming so fast and furious, and a press release would go out and the next day it would be outdated and another one needed to go out, and people were calling me at 8 o'clock at night just freaking out about, does the office need to be closed, and how are we gonna promise people that we're sanitizing things and all that kind of stuff. So just really frantic energy for a really long time. So I'm really open to suggestion. I would love to hear if anybody has done any like retreats or like beach day, spa day, if there's any treatments or like spa treatments or things that are super relaxing. I don't do this stuff a lot, and this whole experience has really made me realize that, and I definitely would like to change that because I realize how desperately I need this time to just unplug from everything, and I don't want to get to the point where it's like so desperately need to get away or unplug or whatever. I want to do things more periodically over time, so that it's like I'm not getting to my like wit's end with things, which is how I feel right now. So I realized how stressed out I am because planning a trip or a activity to chill out is stressing me out. Like I'm overthinking it, and I'm just like I don't know what to do, where to go, anything like that. So I'm pretty open to anything, but I just don't want to go, like when I went to Chicago in October, the train trip was really relaxing and nice, and I really enjoyed that. But once I was there in Chicago, it was like a packed couple of days. Like, I walked a ton. I went to Millennium Park. I went to the Chicago Botanical Garden. I went to like all these different restaurants and just walked a ton. I went shopping, and it was just like, it was fun. And at the time, that's what I was going for, was like an adventure and see all these different places. This time, I really just want to like sit and read, or hang out at a spa, or do nothing, or look at some pretty nature or scenery, or meditate, or something like that. As I've mentioned before, I live in New Jersey, so I think I would prefer to stay somewhere drivable if I had to do like an ultimate preference, since I am trying not to stress myself out too bad, and like maybe in like a crowded airport and delays and things like that. So maybe like something East Coast-ish. I don't mind getting on the train and going decently far, but I would like to stay in like a drivable, trainable distance, as opposed to like flying to California or flying to an island or something like that. And the other thing is that this is a trip that this is a time that I need to take so I don't lose it, but it's not all of my vacation time. So I will be planning some other things in maybe in like the fall or something. So this isn't like my big yearly trip. It's like okay, I really, really, really need to chill, and I have to take this time anyway. So how can I use it to best like unplug? And I'm just so sick of like, okay, I have the day off, I'm just gonna be home, because that's what we've all done for so long. So looking for something at least a little more like where I feel like I'm having an experience, or I feel like I'm removing myself out of my normal environment and putting myself somewhere new and relaxing and calm and stuff like that. So please let me know if you have any suggestions, or if you or someone you know has been somewhere that they really like loved, or you've seen some like list online of like top 15 relaxing places or something. Either way, or just I hope you enjoyed my random ramble, even if you don't have any suggestions. But again, it doesn't have to be like, oh, I think you should go to, you know, Boston or whatever. It could be like, oh, have you heard about cat yoga? Whatever you have done that you really liked and enjoyed and found to be very relaxing or grounding or unplugging or whatever. So thank you for joining me, and thank you for watching, and I will be back very soon. Bye bye.